Welcome back. Today we're looking at chilling cases where killers blame their crimes on demons, spirits, or supernatural influence. Not mental illness, not rage, not premeditation, but something darker. These are people who said, "It wasn't me, something made me do it." In 1974, Michael Taylor brutally murdered his wife and later claimed he was possessed by a demonic force after a religious deliverance session. He said that something jumped into him during prayer, and that he had no awareness of the attack until he woke up covered in blood. But here's the disturbing question. Was he psychotic? Or did the ritual open something? Some priests who were there swore that growling, contorting, and voice changes weren't human. Was it an act? Or something inhabiting him? We all know the headlines. New York, summer nights, a .44 caliber revolver, the city frozen in fear. But Berkowitz didn't just say he liked killing, and I believe that was the son of Sam. He claimed a demon spoke to him through the neighbor's dog, commanding him to murder strangers. Later, he changed the story, saying that he lied about the demon dog and that he was part of a satanic cult. So, which lie is the lie? If he made up the demon, why choose that? And if the demon wasn't real, why did he speak about it with such consistency and detail? There's also the famous story behind the film, The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Annalise claimed she wasn't mentally ill, that she was being tormented by demonic entities. She underwent 67 exorcism sessions. During recordings, her voice shifts into multiple tones, she speaks languages she never learned, and her face distorts. Doctors said epilepsy. Priests said possession. Here's what disturbed investigators, though, which I also find disturbing. After her death, her body showed no signs of decay for weeks. That's creepy. Just like religious accounts of incorruptibility. Multiple killers across decades and countries have claimed that they were influenced by a dark shadow, a hat-wearing figure, an entity standing in the corner, and a presence behind them as they committed those acts. Some described him identically without ever hearing about one another. A tall shadow, wide-brimmed hat wearing figure with red or empty eyes. We call this figure the Hat Man. Is he an illusion, a hallucination, a shared archetype, or something that moves between people? Here's the hard truth. Some of these killers use demons as excuses. Some were mentally ill, some were being manipulative, but some of them describe the presence the same way across continents, across decades, across cultures, with no connection between them. When consistency emerges in stories that shouldn't match, that's when the hair on the back of your neck stands up. Maybe demons aren't creatures with horns, and maybe influence doesn't look always so dramatic. Maybe it's just a suggestion, a whisper, a push, a nudge, a dark thought that doesn't feel like yours. And some people are more vulnerable to that influence than others. So I guess my question is, do you believe a demon or a dark entity can actually influence human behavior? Or are these killers just using the supernatural as a scapegoat? Let me know in the comments below. And if you aren't subscribed yet, subscribe. This has been Extended Tease Talk. I'll see you next time. Bye.